Hello everybody, this is Moshe with your Electric Israeli, of course, with your weekly video. This week, actually last week, I did a comparison between the upcoming Model 3 and the Chevy Bolt, which one to buy. And got some interesting comments actually. One comment was particularly interesting. Somebody said it's not exactly comparable because the Bolt is really a hatchback, similar to the Leaf, tall hatchback, and the what do you call it? The Model 3, thank you. The Model 3 is more of a sedan, which is correct. I'm not sure if how they're going to settle the issue of the trunk opening in the back. It's definitely not going to be a whole glass opening like the Model S. I guess, but obviously it's not the same thing. A hatch is a total different dynamic. I love hatches. Absolutely love the Volt hatch and the Leaf hatch. I put my little lawnmower and my weed whacker and my leaf blower in this and go and do lawn mowing in an apartment I own. So it's really great. So hatch is terrific. So it is true, it's not a hatch, but still we're talking about the electric component and the range, which is pretty much the same kind of class car. As far as the price is concerned, Volt was true to their initial advertisement, $37,500. Actually, it's $37,495, which is insulting to the intelligence. For $37,500, it's okay. $5 is not going to make it a big difference. But as I'm sure you know, it's not the main thing. I doubt if that's going to be the price. I mean, you always have little add-ons that you want to do. So I think the Model 3 advertisement is $35,000, which is $2,500 less. But both of them, in my opinion, going to average. I mean, there will be people who will buy just that base model, strip model, but it's going to average around $38,000-$40,000. In my opinion, even $41,000-$42,000 for the average car. There'll be some more, there'll be some less. I would say around 40 it will be the average buy, which is expensive. It's expensive for a car that is basically a regular car. Forget the electricity. A regular cars like that, 5-seat, like real small sedans or small hatch like this will cost much less. Now, of course, then comes the tax incentives. Okay, that's a big. That is a big difference. At the beginning, both Bolt and Tesla will have the buyers. I mean, will have the tax incentive. Even though Tesla sold many more cars in the United States. Now, I know that the Model 3, a lot of the reservations are overseas, but still, it goes by brand. Somebody made a comment that Bolt will have a lot more leeway, so to speak, in getting the tax incentive. But remember, Volt sold 100,000. I don't know how much Chevy Spark sold. I really don't know. And so so it's not. It doesn't go by the kind of car. It's called by the brand. But it's not good by the brand. It goes by the company. So GM sold this many plug-in electric cars eligible for tax incentive. That's what counts. And so the Tesla. It doesn't matter if they sold more X's and S's. It's the total sum. So I think that at the beginning, let's say the first year, and obviously the Bolt is getting a year head start, it's going to be pretty much those who buy it will benefit. But as time goes along, it will start dwindling out, and then we'll see. Because listen, in year 3, 4, 5, unless the government decide to change the tax incentive, well, that changes the whole thing. Either way. So let's say to a lot more per company. That's a different story. But let's say things stays as they are now. After in year 2018, 2019, these companies who sold a lot of electric cars in the United States, I think 200,000. The first 200,000 is you get the full 7,500, and then it goes down. And then we'll see how people will buy. I mean, to be honest with you, although I'm the electric Israeli, and I think I would have bought these cars no matter what, even without incentive. But again, if you talk about mainstream people who don't know anything about electric cars, who don't even care. But let's say they introduced to it, drove it, they liked it. Anybody who drives, well, let drive my car, absolutely love it. So now you're talking about mainstream people. Mainstream people will not buy the Nissan Leaf with the 80 miles or even the 100 miles. But 250 miles, 240 miles, now you're reaching a new market. $40,000 is a crap load of money. It's a lot of money for a car. Unless you lease it for reasonable pricing. That's also an incentive. So I would say maybe the mainstream will go for leasing, and then maybe second hands are much cheaper. I think except for the Tesla. The Tesla really has good residual value. Not this Leaf or the others. They really lose a lot of money. So unless you lease it or you plan to own it, I plan to own this car hopefully for 6-7 years. I mean, after I get my Model 3, I'm going to give this one to my younger son when he's driving, and that'll be great, and that'll be fine. So that's okay. So I had a good deal. But unless the lease programs are really attractive, selling a $40,000 car to the average Joe without tax incentives will be a tall order. So that's my concern going down the line, going down the future. If you get the tax incentives, you're good. You like it because electric cars are just fun. But later on, we shall see how it will develop. Anyway, that's that. Also, coming up in the next week or so, I'm going to interview a good friend of mine who just purchased a Tesla Model X. So we'll have an interview. She has interesting things to say. We'll go around. It'll be fun. Drive it around. It'll be fun. So the electric Israeli is going to review a Model X. I'm very excited to do that. So that's coming up soon. So everybody have a great rest of the week and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'm almost at 400. I need more subscribers, people. Come on. And let's help me out to change the world one electric car at a time. Bye-bye, everybody.